Testing. 1, 2. Live from the compartment bay. Hit the like button and subscribe now. Otherwise, it's Coitons. We're about to get down to it tonight. What's going on, gentlemen? Hope everyone's doing well. We got a lot to talk about. Yo! There's no way, man. It's got to be some kind of a record.
Jason Isorero has just donated £2 through Super Chat. Let's get it. Thumbs up emoji.
Thank you so kindly, man. Yeah, we've got a few things to talk about tonight, bro. Hope you're doing well. Ah, man. One thing I didn't get down to, and I'll just be right off the bat, I'll just say it. I didn't play any of that Battlefield whatever, you know? I heard it's too much like Warzone, so I just... Not even gonna look at it. Not even gonna look at it. Not gonna watch a stream, not gonna watch gameplay. Maybe a 30-second clip at most. But quite frankly, some stones are better left unturned. How unfortunate! What up, man? So I didn't check out Battlefield. And the actual release time for Arc Raiders is not just, like, midnight or whatever. It's like 10 hours from now or something, so... That's pretty whack. Either way, not necessarily any games on the table tonight, but we do have a new look at Resident Evil. Resident Evil 9. Lady Dimitrescu herself busted out a sweet video. So we're going to see if we can spot anything in the trailer. There's a poll in chat tonight. Resident Evil, which one will be remade next? Something like that. Code Veronica is one of the options. Resident Evil 5 is the other. Because fundamentally, they're two paths. Either you're remaking this or you're remaking that. There's no way they're going to just skip 5 or skip Code Veronica. It's going to be one of them. Unless, of course, Outbreak is in there somewhere, but I don't even know if that'd be a remake at this point. It'd be a whole new game. But speaking of whole new games, Resident Evil Requiem, dropping in January. I guess we're going to see what they do with the series. They say the fighting is going to be more cinematic. Something. What I can tell you is that could be a good thing or it could be a bad thing. Do not subtract gameplay for fancy graphics. It'll never work. It's trash. But I don't think they're stupid over at Capcom. I don't think they're quite stupid. By the way, I'm going to share this to Discord. My apologies. Should have been on that already. We're going to fly into the compartment bay. There we go. What's going on? Premium sizzle. We got the sizzle in here, man. What's going on, Jack? We been buying our crates. Yeah, I actually already ordered it. I pre-ordered it. I went back on my values, my morals. I must be a disturbed individual to be making these pre-orders. But the reason I pre-order is so we can have it loaded and ready to go into compartment bay as fast as possible, eh? I think Arc Raiders looks interesting enough. $40, bro. Compared to the $90 that I spent on Silent... So maybe that is the best way I can put it. Wasn't pleased with the product. I'm glad the Silent Hill fans, or whatever, glad they liked it. Me, I'm over here. My non-alcoholic beverage in the corner of the party. Everyone's having a good time, you know, getting blitzed with Silent Hill F. And I'm over here in the corner, having my sweet tea, or my cranberry juice, while everyone's sipping on the golden beverage. No, I think Arc Raiders, just to put it straight to you, I think it's at least interesting enough to hop on board for $40. You know? I've spent double that at a shit-ass movie that I wish I could forget. You know what I mean? Isn't Dispatch one of those woke games? I don't know. Pardon me. No idea. Arc Raiders drops here in a few hours. What platform did you buy it for? PlayStation. Yeah, that's gonna be like my bedtime, I'm pretty sure, unfortunately. What up, Chaz the Based? Yeah, we're getting Arc Raiders, so if you're on the fence about it, I haven't played it. I didn't play the beta, so I'm going in dry. No lube. So, we're gonna find out if Arc Raiders is worth a darn. There you go. If it's worth a darn, I'll let you know. I don't think I've steered anyone wrong on this channel yet. I don't think so. You doing crossplay? I don't see why not. It's not a first-person shooter. The reason I turn off crossplay is because of snipers. Straight up. The only thing that needs to be woken up is you. What up, King Venom Mooey in the house, man? We're doing great tonight. Work was awesome. I slapped it into submission, and I supplied the business. Yo, Nemesis in the house. Majin Buu always strikes my eye. You gonna be streaming it? Fucking A, poet. Yeah, abso-fucking-lutely. I know it doesn't have to do with, like, Halloween, but this year has been strange and just, like, I don't know. Dark. Darkness imprisoning me. Hello! What up, Hopium? Oh yeah, we'll be streaming it. I don't know to what degree. It might be a game that's kind of like, the game that I should experience in solace. Would solace be the word? Solitude? Not that this isn't some form of solitude, but you know what I mean. Some games, you just want to sit down, turn off the lights, just have the hum of the TV, and you versus the game. Sometimes that's a thing. Like Oblivion? Bro, I would play that live, but dude, I'd be chillin'.
A fucking alien.
Chaz UBCS has just tipped $9.99 through Super
Damn.
Chat. BF6 talking forever to load on my Xbox Series 10. I am very impatient right now. I feel like a Riley Reid awaiting the 50-man run-through session. Dono train has left the station and Lord Dillon is our savior, amen.
Thank you so kindly, Chaz with the big 10. Double fisting through the compartment bay. Straight to Riley Reid's cheeks. Holy shit. A 50-man squad plowing through. No, please no. Please no. Please no. We appreciate that, Chaz. Although Riley Reid is definitely too loose of a goose for me to float. So, thank you so kindly. Arc Raiders beta was pretty good. I'll be honest, man. I want to play this game in the most... almost like completely blind. I want to go in completely blind. I don't know what the loot is. I don't know what the guns are like. I don't know what combat is like. Yeah. But Battlefield 6, bro, I got the Battle Pass, so I'll be on that a lot. I think, am I not mistaken? Xbox can play with PlayStation, right? Or is that, like, my false information? Is that false information? Battlefield 6 for me gets the W. It's all, dude, I've already put 80 hours. I put 80 hours into Battlefield. The only thing that I wish we could do is have multiple loadouts. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. But like when I go to make my custom, you know, snipey snipe, I want to be able to switch right on to the SMG immediately, you know? Like, oh, I got this class here for close engagements. If we have points that are, like, real close together kind of thing. Or indoor excursions. I wish we had that. I don't know if I'm, like, bad at the game in that way, and I just don't know what I'm doing, but hey, what can you do? L. W or L? Hey, you know what, man? Not to flex, but... we can do that right this instant. I'm pretty decent at mobile shit now.
Hopium Gardener has just tipped $2 Australian through Super Chat. Let's get you a meth lab to the airport, but...
Oh, no! No, man. You brought a meth lab to the algorithm? Where? Oh, man. Oh, man. Bro, that whole ass show, like, for real, introduced me to so much music and so many, like, memories of just lines and shit. It's like Pulp Fiction. We were going back and forth with that in the Discord. It's like, that shit's burned into my memory forever. Thank you so kindly. I took a COD Black Ops 7 size shit earlier, says Chaz. Well, I hope it came out peacefully. Hopefully it didn't ruin your shitter, man. Game comes out in 4 hours. If the brass is pre-ordering, then I'll go ahead and pre-order for the 15th time. Don't do it, Poet. Don't do it. Don't let me lead any of you to pre-order anything. I'll tell you why I pre-order. So I can have the game loaded. So I can play it immediately. That's the only reason. And PlayStation is such a fucking dick shit. When it comes to refunding or stopping a pre-order or any of that. So when I basically pre-order a game, it's like I purchased it. It's like I'm all in. Not on Xbox where, you know, you have the option to, like, refund it if you find it suck fuck in the first 40 minutes. You know? Why is your super chat blue? What? Jesse! I wish more shows talked about video games, man. Some shows do it cringely, but when they're talking about, like, Left 4 Dead or Jesse's Playing Rage or something, I don't know. The way they did it on Breaking Bad was smart. Very smart. It wasn't stupidity where they're just hitting fucking nonstop buttons. Although there were a few scenes where they're playing, like Crash Team Racing or some shit. I was not convinced then. Like, you guys, the game would be so fucked up. You'd be off the map. So, can't fool me. What up, Philo in the house? I only pre-order games I know I am going to have a lot of fun playing. Dylan, what if ill turns out to be a failure? Then my original take on it would be true. Yeah, I agree with what Nemesis is saying, dude. There should be multiple fucking loadouts in Battlefield. Like, what the shit? I'm sitting here thinking, like, why am I making my guns different every single game? And by the way, they don't let you quit the game. You know what Battlefield 6 does? They keep you strapped into that shit. They keep you strapped in. You have, like, 15 seconds to decide if you want to quit or not. And the next game loads immediately. So if you want a game that doesn't, like, stop. Yeah, that one kind of doesn't stop. It's almost funny to me how little time you have to look at the scoreboard. It's like, oh, game's over. Here's 30 seconds. Maybe 15 seconds to fuck around. Dude, if ill turns out to be a failure, I'll be pretty upset. But not really upset. The reason I care a little bit more now is because the Atomic Heart people are involved in making it work, like, properly. What they had before was a concept, I think, but no means to accomplish said task. I think with Mundfish, who I consider to be one of the most powerhouse, underrated fucking piece of competition, they're psychotic at making games. Maybe Atomic Heart isn't the game that makes them soar, you know. It's not the Elden Ring of their shit, but maybe it's soon to come. Yo, j'ai son lyrique. Isn't that a perk from the Battle Pass, being able to do loadouts? I don't know, man. I'll have to take a look, man. It's fucked up. The Battle Pass, we had, like, it was almost a misunderstanding in Discord earlier. I said it seems kind of pay to win. Well, I mean in the most minimal way. There are guns to unlock in the Battle Pass. I don't know if it's just variants and the base model is unlocked for everyone, but I've seen the stats, and the stats on the pay to, Battle Pass guns, the fucking shit you pay for, the stats were a little bit higher, okay? For example, if you have a fucking Uzi 9mm, you've got the base version of that, and then you've got the Warfighter version of that, and so on and so forth. And in the Battle Pass, they give you this, I don't know what the fuck version. I haven't really looked. Didn't have much time. But that's unlockable through paying for the fucking shit. In other words, pay to have an advantage? Is a Battle Pass worth it? If so, and why? Part of the reasons I said there, Chaz, I think the XP shit is totally fucking pointless. I don't need double XP. I'll just play double the games. I don't know. I mean, it's fine. That's a fine thing, but I don't give a shit about skins unless they look like, something out of an apocalypse or something that looks realistic. I don't give a shit about, green camo or whatever the fuck. Tiger stripe bullshit. I don't give a fuck. I want my character to look like an apocalyptic murderer. A soldier from hell, but no flames, just just a straight up armor, you know? Why do we have to make it look like something? As long as you don't drop, you're able to customize without worrying about damage. Dylan, what will it take to get a full Alien Isolation playthrough live on the Midnight Oils? Dude. You want me to have a heart attack live? Because that's how we have a heart attack live. I've got high hopes for Atomic Heart 2. Bro, I've got the ultimate hopes for that game. I just don't express it because you know how hype is. Second you start hyping something up, there's a reason to fall back upon that. Having a blast with Battlefield 6. I'm having a fucking great time. 80 hours deep and I don't regret it. I can get back into playing Call of Duty again since this place I live finally got faster Wi-Fi. Call of Duty can, you know, if Call of Duty had a head, you know, its head is right here. I'd take it like that, okay? Call of Duty. And I'd say clean it up while you're down there. I want a Sydney Sweeney skin. Dude, Fortnite. Do your thing. Yo, what up, Dead by Donovan? Yo, man. Resident Evil. Back to kick our fucking asses, right? I want the heart attack live. You guys want Alien Isolation that bad? Yo, what up, Doc? Poke its eye? Man, what the fuck? Sweet chin music straight to the morgue. What the fuck? What do you think about the deluxe leak? I'd have to look at it again. I see we've got some Leon skin or something, so Leon's confirmed to be in the game now. I'll be honest with you people, I don't really... Like, I like Leon, but I don't give a fuck if he's in this game. It's not gonna make it better or worse, you know? I don't give a fuck. Let me see what they do with him first. Is he the schmuck with a fucking cape? Because it's pretty odd. I gotta look at this leak again. I seen Solaire in Discord earlier busted out a thank goodness for my country. He said, gotta love my country, folks, and he has he's got the flag from his country here. Sorry, I've kind of forgotten which one. I am obviously very stupid, but Resident Evil Requiem has just gone up for pre-order, and the PlayStation Store in Portugal, there we go, Portugal, might have leaked a second playable character. I'm curious. I'm curious if that's just aesthetic or what, but I think it's legit. Belize? Hey, I live stream. You can't take me to Belize. Hey, I did it. A school zone map? Bro. Dude, this guy. Sweet chin music straight to the morgue. 69% say Resident Evil 5 is the next one. Why are you guys saying that? Why are you guys saying that, man? Before I was on board the RE5, and you guys are on the Code Veronica, bro, now I'm on the Code Veronica, and you guys are on the RE5, like... What? I think Code Veronica is the next game. The next remake. And I think we have evidence to support that now. Physical, real evidence. Hank is family. You're the smartest. Bro, I can't even. You're gonna give me flashbacks to dark times. Chris Redfield in the Great Boulder. I like that comment. I'm gonna pin that. I like that a lot. Sounds like a good, like, book. Almost like a romance thing. Maybe Chris Redfield can, like, assume the position with the boulder and, you know. Bring the bottle back. Dude. Oh, man. Fuck it, remake both. That's it. Dude, that's what I'm on. Remake both of them son of a bitches. You think people want to return to Code Veronica and RE5 in today's world? You think they could handle it? No. We gotta pussify that shit. We gotta make it for babies. Story mode implemented. Infinite ammunition. A monkey suit, you know, or whatever. A banana suit for the game. There we go. We gotta have the pizza fucking outfit where you're a slice of pizza straight from the beginning of the game. Just like Silent Hill. We gotta have that. We gotta have the bunny outfit. We gotta have the pizza box outfit. You know, shit like that. Censorship. See, that's why I don't think RE5 is next. Didn't we just have Chris Redfield, like, in our faces in Village? Why would we show that guy and then have, like, the Boulder Smasher? AI assisted, by the way. You know what? Resistance is futile, like, genuine. Resistance is fucking futile. I want to be plugged into the machine. Okay? I want the AI. I want the nanomachines in my blood. I want the AI woman. I want the robot hoe. You know? I want the fucking... I want it all. I want the brain chip. I want the... You know... bloodless body type of thing. Just take my blood out and put in fucking mechanical shit. They have to make a 3D camera angle... third person... Oh. I don't think that's too hard, Keenan. With Code Veronica, at least, like... they've got all the blueprints. That's the thing with remakes. I don't know how they can ever be piss poor when they've got literally the groundwork. They've got the blueprints to make the game right there. Code Veronica is amazing. The least they can do is look at the layout, exactly fucking copy it, and maybe just make a few sections where, I don't know, a little bit of, how do you put it, athleticism. You know, a few barriers to jump over. It is like RE4, but even more faithful. I say fuck it. It's just evolution. Man, you scare me, Doc. You say some dark-ass shit, but trust me, I am listening. You guys want to check out this Resident Evil Road to Requiem? Did you see Xbox is premium now? $1,200 console. I'd rather game on a toaster in my kitchen. Remakes are just easy money. Pay a couple million. Make a few 10 million. Yeah. Well, way I see it, man, when you have the blueprints to perfection, why ever go wrong? Like, Until Dawn? Let me tell you, I didn't say shit about this, but that game can fuck off. Imagine remaking perfection and turning it into fucking less than it was originally. Might as well take the game and shove it. Dude, that's decent. Yeah, buy a PC for sure. You know all the shit I can do on this fucking PC? Dude. Like, dude. I don't know. I get it, man. I used to say something similar. You know, oh, it's hard to set up a gaming PC. I don't want problems playing Setting Simulator. And now look at me. Why do you think I'm a changed man? You think I was paid? You think someone paid Dillon off? Oh, get him a PC and he'll talk good about it now. No. Abso-fucking-lutely not, man. You can't cut me a check to talk good about something. They've tried. PC gaming is the inevitable future. It's just a matter of time to make that decision. You might as well make it now. Heisenberg. Mama.
Welcome, and thank you for joining. I'm your host, Maggie Robertson. Today, we're giving you a briefing on all things Resident Evil, including a look back on its terrifying legacy, so you can be prepared to take on the series' latest installment, Resident Evil Requiem.
Bro.
Releasing February 27th, 2026. I'm also thrilled to announce that pre-orders for Resident Evil Requiem begin today. Are you ready for the horrors ahead?
Are
to
you
prepare
ready?
For Resident Evil Requiem, we've created a special recap. A look back at how we got here, the legendary characters, the unforgettable terrors, and the chilling details that may be important to remember as you continue to venture into the nightmare that awaits. So let's begin with the events leading up to the 1998 Raccoon City incident. Many years prior, a group of researchers discovered the progenitor virus in Africa. Among these researchers was Oswell E. Spencer, a man of immense wealth and influence. Together, they founded the Umbrella Corporation, which on the surface seemed like an ordinary pharmaceutical company. But Umbrella's true purpose, driven by Spencer's ambition to reshape humanity, was to advance virus research and bioweapons development. Many years later, one of Spencer's collaborators, James Marcus, would successfully develop the T-virus. However, in 1998, the virus leaked from a research facility in Raccoon City, located in the American Midwest. The virus spread throughout the city, triggering an unprecedented pandemic and mutating its residents into flesh-eating zombies.
What was all of that?
Only the bravest souls were fearless enough to fight the infected and the monstrous bioweapons born from the T-virus. Rookie cop Leon S. Kennedy. College student Claire Redfield. STARS agent Jill Valentine. And a handful of others were able to prevail and eventually flee the city. Fearing further spread, the US government launched a sterilization operation, destroying Raccoon City. The Umbrella Corporation eventually went bankrupt due to the mounting evidence brought to light. However, its legacy lives on. And as for the survivors, their story was just beginning. Some, like Raccoon City journalist Alyssa Ashcroft, sought to expose Umbrella's darkest secrets. Some hunted the bioterrorists who weaponized Umbrella's research. Others set out to unveil the real truth behind the government's sterilization operation.
Dude.
The aftershocks of the Raccoon City incident would be felt for decades to come, and coincide with other increasingly frequent bioweapon-related outbreaks. Caught up in one such bioweapon-related tragedy was an ordinary man by the name of Ethan Winters.
Do not connect to this.
Ethan was searching for his missing wife, Mia. Following an anonymous email, he finds himself in the bowels of the
fucking movie.
bayou at the Baker estate, where he's greeted by a deranged family infected by a horrifying ailment.
What the fuck?
Ethan fought to escape their madness and rescue his wife. 3 years later, Ethan would face a new nightmare. This time, his baby daughter Rose is taken away by Chris Redfield, the legendary hero who survived countless bioterror incidents. Ethan's quest to rescue his daughter led him to a mysterious, treacherous village ruled by Mother Miranda and the Four Lords. Like the Baker family, the village residents were turned into nightmarish creatures. And those four powerful lords, well, one of them was more powerful and stunning than the others. What a goddess. Oh, my apologies. Now, where was I? Mother Miranda, who shares a deep connection with Umbrella founder Oswell E. Spencer, played a key role behind the village incident.
Oh no.
Separately, it was revealed that an insidious force known simply as the Connections was operating from the shadows and also played a key role in the incident.
What?
To this day, little is known about the Connections.
Pardon the fuck out of me, but what did she just fucking say?
With Umbrella founder Oswell E. Spencer played a key role behind the village incident. Separately, it was revealed that an insidious force known simply as the Connections was operating from the shadows and also played a key role in the incident. To this day, little is known about the Connections. Ethan Winter's terrifying two-part tale was as chilling as it was exhilarating.
No, it's
An
sucked
immersive
dick.
horror experience witnessed from Resident Evil's first ever first-person perspective. Both titles will be available in the content-rich Gold Edition for Nintendo Switch 2 on February 27th, 2026. They'll feature post-story scenarios and extra game modes. Resident Evil Village will also include a third-person gameplay option. And if February 27th sounds familiar, it's because it is. These two terrifying titles are releasing the same day as Resident Evil Requiem. The series' newest, most chilling installment, where you'll play FBI analyst Grace Ashcroft as she confronts her haunted past and uncovers the truth behind the Raccoon City incident. Prepare yourself for a new chapter of Resident Evil and a story that pushes the series forward.
What does that mean?
Using gameplay that has evolved in terrifying new ways.
Oh no.
Resident Evil Requiem will be available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, Steam, Nintendo Switch 2, and for the first time in series history, the Epic Game Store.
Ew.
You'll be able to choose between two editions, Standard and Deluxe.
This music rocks.
The Deluxe Edition includes the same base game as the Standard Edition, plus an exclusive pack of costumes and weapon skins. And for pre-orders, players will also get the exclusive Grace's Costume Apocalypse. Let us now turn our attention to the exquisite offerings that accompany Resident Evil Requiem. Our special edition Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller is coming soon.
Get it away.
Featuring Resident Evil Requiem design and styled in gunmetal-inspired black, this original controller boldly showcases in-world newspaper articles from the game, capturing its dark and immersive atmosphere.
Not for me, thank you.
Launching the same day as the game itself, you can bring home both on February 27th, 2026.
Sucks.
Believe it or not, we have even more incredible news. We're excited to announce our daring protagonist, Grace Ashcroft, will become Resident Evil's first ever amiibo in summer 2026.
Oh, I'm hyped.
Stay tuned for more details. Soon, you'll be able to flaunt your Resident Evil fandom in
here we
Fortnite.
go. Fortnite.
When you purchase Resident Evil Requiem through the Epic Game Store, you'll receive special Fortnite items, such as the Grace outfit, after the game launches. More details to come.
There's no way.
But for those of you that simply cannot wait to jump back into the world of Resident Evil, you're in luck.
Mommy.
We've severed the price on multiple Resident Evil titles to make your Halloween more heart-pounding, hair-raising, and bone-chilling than ever.
Right.
As you may know, Resident Evil is celebrating 30 years of terror, with many more nightmares soon to come. While our time today has come to an end, we hope to see you again very soon during the Resident Evil Showcase early next year, where we'll descend even deeper into all things Resident Evil Requiem. Thank you all for joining.
Damn, that was like a straight production, man.
Alyssa died 8 years ago.
That's good.
Perhaps it's time for you to face the past.
Grace. They're coming.
Dig up the body and look
Grace.
at it.
Confront that fear.
I tell you,
Ashcraft. Come in.
What is happening here?
There's no escaping your destiny.
Hey!
imagine that's Leon.
Did you hide behind
There's no
We have
Oh, that's fucking zombie. No motherfucking way, son.
Escaping your destiny.
Hey! What did you hide behind that painting?
That looks like a really depressed zombie. Jesus in the heavens. Look at this son of a bitch. She's ready to fucking cry. Huh. So we've got zombies back at least, but I don't know. Bro, is that Ethan? Please fuck. No. Please no. Oh my god. If that's Ethan Cringers, I'm done. I'm done. I only want remakes if that... Dude, if that guy is alive... damn him from hell. Damn him from hell. I do not want Ethan Winters alive in any regard. The character should have never existed to begin with. I think he's the worst. Yeah, dude, Vincent from Survivor might be just as bad. I'm going to pre-order High on Life 2. Bro, you are the only person who has mentioned that. Literally the only person. So, keep doing what you're doing. GTA 6 will release much later, so it's safe. This game is safe? What do you mean? Or GTA 6 is safe? I don't know what you mean. I'll tell you what, though, man. Just, like, the weight of what could happen. This could be terrible. But it could be amazing, too. My concern, now that you mention it, is really, like, heavy. If they bring back Ethan Cringers, I will be so sad. I fucking hate that guy. I hate him. There's nothing to be said. I just hate the guy. He fucking sucks. Deep in my heart, I hope Ethan Winters... I was hoping they'd just erase that fucking timeline. Thanos snapped that shit out of history. Does he deserve to exist? No. He's a fucking worthless scumbag. Okay? I kick him while he's down. As far as the gore goes, dude, if we're fighting zombies, do you know what that means? We can do anything to just a regular zombie. His fucking head flies off, his jaw falls off, eyeballs fly out, his guts open up. If we can do better in regards to what Resident Evil 2 did with gore, I think we'd be just fine, bro. I think we'd be just fine. And this isn't going to be a half measure, you know, not like RE3 was. That was truly bizarre how they let that just suck ass. I mean, it didn't suck ass necessarily. For a remake, yeah, it sucks. As a game alone, it's not bad. Yeah. Looks hell of a lot better than Silent Hill F. Well, I mean, dude, they didn't have much to, like, accomplish with Silent Hill F. How do I put it? They didn't have to try all that hard. Silent Hill 2 had really straightforward combat, and I loved it. I thought it was fun as fuck. You know, though, they really fucked it all up with Silent Hill F. I don't know how anyone connects those two games, calling them similar. Yeah, you hit the creature till it's dead. Yeah, that's basically what the games do. You hit the creature till it's dead with your stick or whatever you have until your character runs out of breath. And in that game, it felt so fucking punishing. I hope that never happens again. I hope that never ever happens again. Because I will not buy the next Silent Hill if it's not guaranteed. I won't do that again. I bought High on Life 1 because a girl wanted to play. She played it long enough for me to not be able to refund it. Dude, I've got the same... I had the same issue. I bought Warzone for this hoe because she needed me to buy it. Yeah, whatever the fuck, man. Tell you what. Bitch wants to play a game with me, buy me the motherfucking game. Period. End of fucking story. You want me to play this dumbass, you know, Rainbow Simulator or whatever? Horse Simulator? Barbie bullshit simulator? Hello Kitty bullshit? Like, pay. You know? What? Why do they expect us to buy the fucking game? Like, to play with them for 2 hours or something. It's like, dude, you fool! Yeah, same problem, bro. Same problem. You just gotta say, nah, I'm good. Let's just have a phone call. You know, phone call's free, basically. Damn, bro. It's the truth. We get what she wants. Where are they now? Exactly, Keenan. Exactly. Just keep building the money pile, bro. Look to make yourself better. Yeah, screw all this crap, you know? Ah, man. If it wasn't for coffee, there'd be trouble, you know? There'd be trouble. I want Chris Redfield to go back to being Chris Redfield. Bro, if that's not a fucking statement. He's not even him anymore. He's a goth. He's a fucking trench coat goth. Sounds like he smokes cigarettes. Actually, I think we seen him smoking a cigarette. Yeah, he was lighting a fucking cigarette in the woods in his fucking, like, goggles and shit. What a weird, edgy thing to do. They made him an edgelord. And yeah, if they skimp on the gore in this game, we're gonna have a serious fucking issue. If they kill Leon, I don't want to play. Well, we won't know right off the bat, so... maybe you should give it a couple days. Well, I mean, we'll know within the first day. You know how it goes, Hopium. Shit, before the game even is released for sale, the whole game will be up on the internet. From beginning to end. So you'll know. You'll know. Do I care if they kill Leon? Yes and no. I want... If they're going to kill a character, which they've basically never done, they better do it in the most magnificent, poetic, heroic way. A way that makes me cry. Like, I'm trying to think when that's been done. Like Iron Man. How Iron Man went out? Dude, if Leon does some shit like that, it's acceptable. But it has to be done. It has to be done with respect. Because characters don't die in this thing. Like, you know, that's something that's always kind of bothered me in a way. They're invincible motherfuckers. But if they... Like, look, the thing about Leon... The problem I do have if they kill Leon in this game is that he's seen everything. He's the fucking foot soldier of... He's the strength of 100 men. He literally disposed of so many ganados, whatever you want to call them, Las Plagas people. Dude, he had Chopper backup and still kept going on the mission when the Chopper was fucking shot down. He never accepted dying. He never accepted failure. So I don't think he would accept dying here. And in a way, I wouldn't accept it either, because modern Resident Evil kind of sucks ass. Like, I'll just say it. I hated Village. It gave me pure fucking... not good feelings. And Biohazard is tainted by Village, which Biohazard and Village are now connected to this. Connected to this through Resident Evil 5 and 6, by the way. So I imagine they've got Resident Evil 5 and 6 planned at some point. If they're putting a fucking Leon coat in this game, or whatever the shit. That's what was said. A Leon Resident Evil 6 outfit will be added, or something, to this, supposedly. That's coming from Portugal, I believe. We'll see. All I can tell you is that if it's not handled in a platinum way, you know, just a stunning, magnificent way that's like, okay, I understand this. Well, then the fandom will explode, okay? Leon is the fucking... He's the Boy Scout of the whole thing. You kill Leon, you're basically saying... like, fuck the fandom. Like, seriously. Dude, people will boycott the fuck out of this game if Leon dies. So, I don't think it's really on the table. I don't believe it's on the table, you know? That would be too much. That's too great a risk. You would piss off every woman, okay? Every woman fan of this. And there are a lot of them, too. Don't be mistaken. This isn't some dude hobby. Bro, the women would literally riot. Like, the women would go fucking psychotic. And then you've got the fandom that, you know, like me. Resident Evil 4 was the game that changed everything. Leon S. Kennedy is the fucking man. But even before that, Resident Evil 2, you grew up, you know, with this character who would save people. He was a savior. He helped Claire. Claire became one of the icons of the whole fucking series. Arguably larger than Jill Valentine. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a fucking... It would anger me in a way that I hope would be covered up with something of substance. But I don't know. This is like pure theory, by the way. It's like pure theory what we're fucking talking about. I don't think they're gonna kill the golden goose. Why would they kill the golden goose? They can't sell skins of the golden goose if they kill him. Now let me tell you, somebody in Discord said this. I think it was Hopium. Said, that's not Grace Ashcroft. That's Ashley Graham from Resident Evil 4 in a new identity. Dude, let me tell you, if that's a fucking reality, which I don't believe it could be, because Alyssa Ashcroft is a completely Like, that wouldn't make sense. But let me tell you, if they swing some shit like that, the fury that will be unleashed. I don't think Ashley Graham can hold a gun. She can hold a piece of pottery and hit a guy with it, or carry a lantern and throw it. Can't carry a gun. And look at the way this lady's holding a fucking Magnum, by the way. That's a big-ass handgun, and she's holding it like John fucking Wick. You cannot tell me that's... Yeah. This has to be a new character. Let's not go reusing people and renaming them. That would suck. Yeah. All I can tell you is a lot is riding on this, because after this game drops, I don't know what's being released. I don't know what's being released. But I know GTA 6 comes soon after. So, a lot of the future, and, you know, not just the future of gaming, the future of this channel, kind of rides on hoping these games are quality. Because if they're not, maybe that's a good time to just stop all this. If GTA 6 blows, that might be it. That might be a sign. Stop playing games. RE without Leon. It's just theoretical. If they kill off Jill Sandwich or Ada... No, they cannot do anything to the women. The women are 100% untouchable. Cannot do that. If they killed Ada Wong, I wouldn't buy the fucking game. If they did that, I would boycott the bullfuck out of it. She's already faced death. Don't fuck around, you know? Ashley be doing some training. Hey. Hey, she's got ballistics. What can you say? We need a Resident Evil Battle Royale. We basically had it, pal. That's as close as we're gonna get. I'm sorry. That's as close as we're gonna get. You guys doing alright tonight? Did you hit the like button so we can strive to be algorithmic gods? Or did you hit the thumbs down so we feel sad about it? Sadness. You guys think RE5 is coming? You know why I don't think it's coming? Because they showed footage of the game in this trailer. They showed footage of RE5. So what they're saying is the universe that was made is canon to this. They're not saying, oh, we've got a remake literally for this game. No, they used archival footage of RE5. So that makes me think, like, maybe Code... Dude, I think Code Veronica is it. There's even a comment on here, I think, of someone saying it. But, so it's going to be 30 years now, Resident Evil, right? 30 years of Resident Evil. I think Lady D here gives us a hint as to the next Resident Evil. Where the fuck's the, part of the... Here it is. So, this is where it gets a little interesting. Let me tone down the music real quick.
Evil is celebrating 30 years of terror, with many more nightmares soon to come.
So, Lady D here, what she just said, here I can put on the fucking captioning, I guess. She just said, Resident Evil, 30 years. We're about to hit that mark. And behind her is a mural or art, whatever you want to call it, of our previous heroes through the years.
30 years of terror.
Among these people, I see Leon, Claire, Chris, Jill, New Girl. Let me see. Who else is on this poster here?
Years of terror.
Ada. Damn, they got the Dream team together.
With many more nightmares soon to come.
Many more nightmares soon to come, right? When she says that, she's standing right in front of which character?
Evil is celebrating 30 years of terror. With
That would be Claire.
many more nightmares soon to come.
She repositioned herself in a way that the director, which this is obviously a decent production with a lot of thought and care put into it, she sidestepped to where Claire is. She was already centered on the camera perfectly. She sidestepped, as the director instructed her, to stand just right in front of this one right here.
As you may know, Resident Evil is
So,
celebrating
I
30
think-
years of terror, with many more nightmares soon to come.
So I think that's a nod that you guys were correct. Code Veronica is the next game. And all of this shit you've seen is to throw you off the trail. They're showing you RE5 in here and shit because, oh, we gotta connect all the games. And, like, throw you off the fucking trail. I think what she just said there and the way she's looking, I think that's fucking Code Veronica coming, man. And I don't know how they're gonna make it. I think it's the biggest, riskiest one of them all. I don't know how they're going to make it. But I guess we'll see, right? Compelling to me. That's reaching. Yeah, it's heavily scripted. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Reaching. Look at this production. You don't think they're standing in positions, like, purposefully? It's a production. It's meaningful. Everything they do here. Look, it's edited and shot like a fucking movie. That's reaching, by the way. Dude, they've done other things in the past. In a funny, similar way. So, and by the way, for some reason, it's like, look at the YouTube track. Why is this right here? Yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't think it's reaching that hard. Yeah, look. She was standing a little bit to the side. Like, yeah, look at this. That's purposeful. If she were in the center, she'd be right next to... Yeah, see? She would be, like, right in the middle there. And she's not. It's meaningful. It's purposeful. It's smart. Look at the lighting. This isn't even a real fucking place they're in, man. It's like a fucking set. So it's thought out ahead of time. Let's see who's in the exact center. If she wanted to be exact center, like most people like things, she would be between Chris and... Is that Jill? Yeah, she'd be between Chris and Jill. But it's deliberate. It's a deliberate movement. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. Dude, I wasn't convinced before. Now I am. Resident Evil, Code Veronica. That's where I'm putting my chips. That's where I'm putting my chips. Who is she blocking out? That could be the character that dies? Dude, if they kill Claire Redfield, I'd take this whole damn desk and flip it over. Yeah, they have done this before, bro. But more specifically, like, just the movement. Just the movement. That's all it took. Because this whole thing is deliberate. She walks by. This is a scripted thing. And she's right in the center, okay? Deliberate movement. Many more nightmares to come. Yeah, man. Don't get me wrong. I'd love Resident Evil 5. I think that's where they were going. Or at least I thought that's where they were going because they had the buddy system for RE4 worked out. RE4 had you and Luis Serra working together. And I can't remember if... Was there anyone else who worked together like that? I just see that being a part of the AI for Sheva and Chris. I see that easily being copied over. You just make it in Africa, make the graphics kind of, you know, kind of a golden tint. I want that back too, man. I ain't gonna lie, I do kind of want that golden tint that it had back, you know, back in the day. It was, I don't know, it was almost brownish gold. Interesting times, man. Gaming had a weird aesthetic. Like, think about it, if you do a zoom out, she's no longer in the picture. Well, nah, I think that's thoughts of Doom. I think that's Doomer stuff. When have they ever killed a Resident Evil character for real? The only one I can think of that, you know, it's like Ethan Winters. That's it. I don't remember any other main character dying. So I don't think what they're doing here is saying, you know, we're going to kill this character. I think what she's saying is the nightmare will continue with Claire after this game drops. RE5 needs to be multiplayer? Yo! Dylan, would you play Chief Iron's cooking simulator? What did that guy cook? Ethan is alive? God, I hope not. I hope he's buried. I hope his dust is blown into the wind. She is telling us what we already know. We already know more remakes are to come. I honestly don't think she's hinting at any remake. Then why would she make this movement? Why would the director have her do that? Explain. Explain why your theory would be that this was pointless. The exact middle point between these 2 points is where she was, and then she moves over. They didn't have to cut like this, by the way. They could have just, like, had her walk out of the shot as she's right in the center here. Perfectly centered, by the way. And then the camera kind of leans with her to the left, deliberately after stopping movement. Okay? That doesn't make sense to me. I've been working with cameras, directors, and fucking bullshit for so long. This would only make sense if it were a deliberate movement. That's the only way. And you know what? Whatever. I know we're getting more Resident Evil. It's just which one's next. Imagine if they remake Shillage. Dude. I'd have to leave into the mountains. I'd have to leave civilization for good. This made it into the final cut. Yeah, look at the rest of the production, like, perfect. Like, why would they do that? It just, from a director standpoint, from, like, editing standpoint, it doesn't make sense. Everything here is deliberate. Look at the lighting. It's not just naturally like that. They had a lighting tech or something go on here. There's probably 20 people in that room. There's probably 20 or 30 people in that room. I don't know what this sludge outfit is, though. Grace's costume, Apocalypse. And she's got, like, black smudge smeared on her, and her belly is exposed. It's quite strange. And she's got an Uzi 9mm. Oh. The poll has ended. No take backsies. poll has ended. I'm not pre-ordering. I would expect not. I would expect not. I want a new co-op Resident Evil game. You know what's funny? They were actually talking a bit about Outbreak. And for some reason on Game Informer right now, they are like streaming the shit out of Resident Evil Outbreak File 1 and 2. And I really don't know why. Like, why are you doing that? Now of all fucking times. It's very strange to me, bro. The timing is odd. And we've already heard word about Resident Evil Outbreak through Resident Evil 3. I don't understand what's going on. But there you go. That would be a great, like, multiplayer Resident Evil. Wonder what this thing is. What the fuck is that? Is that a zombie? Yeah, I guess it would be. Maybe the zombies are, like, psychotic. Holy fuck, what the fuck is this? Yeah, I'm definitely going to be on top of this one. Brutally. I mean, I really hope it's not a farce. I hope this does not fuck things up. Because things have been kind of fucked up. I just hope it's fun, period. What the fuck is that? Damn. Yeah, it seems zombies are back, but I wonder what else is going on here. I just can't even fucking imagine what they might bring to the table. Hello. They're doing this video the way they filmed it to get people to talk about it and think about the endless possibilities. Well, I mean, yeah, that's definitely part of it, Nemesis. They hope you do that with everything they do. But I think it was an intentional nod. If I had the money, I would pre-order Resident Evil Requiem and High on Life 2. Yeah, you keep mentioning High on Life 2. There's still not a single person but you in here, pal. Busting out that game. Not a single one. But I'm glad they got you as a fan. They're gonna need a piece of bread on their table. And even if it's meaningless, it still gets people talking. That's exactly what they want. Yeah. I mean, the truth is, you want me to really tell the fucking truth? They're remaking both games. Why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they? It's just, which one first, you know? It's not a matter of, like, oh, if they remake this one, they can't remake that one because they're too busy. No. Let's give it time, like anything. RE4 remake eventually happened. It will drive up the hype. That's what I'm talking about, man. They know what they're doing, too. This isn't like their first fucking day. They know how to build hype. And I'm glad they do. I'd like Resident Evil to be hype again, because I couldn't give a shit about Village. Couldn't give a shit about VR. Even Resident Evil 4 DLC, I liked it. But I wasn't, like, dying, you know, scratching and clawing to play it. It was, like, came and it went. I enjoyed it, but I want Resident Evil to be really I want it to explode, you know? Yeah, they made a second High on Life. I'm not sure if it's coming to Game Pass like the first one did. That's how I experienced the first game. And I gotta say, it wasn't my cup of tea. Like, there's just too much talking and not enough action. Dylan, I do hope you're right, though. I wanted Code Veronica Remake before RE4. Damn, bro! You've been really deprived. Truth is, Nemesis, I don't care if I'm right or wrong. I just know the truth is we're getting both games, but their deliberate direction, the way they made this little short film or whatever you want to call it, I think the choices are too deliberate, and it's like they don't want to necessarily show you what they're going to do. They just want to get the fandom talking about it. And I think we are right. I think, well, at least I think what is said right now is right. Code Veronica is the next game. But if not, you know, I'm down with RE5. I'm down with this game as long as it's good, bro. But I mean, like I've been saying, that's a touchy, risky subject. We need to play as RoboCop in one RE game. Dude, if that crossover were... If that shit happened... I mean, there'd be a big briefcase in that situation, bro. They might as well. They might as well cross over. At least it's kind of confirmed that we'll be fighting zombies, though, as opposed to just whatever the fuck, you know? I'm kind of tired of fighting these... How do you put it? These non-Resident Evil enemies. Because, quite frankly, they started with zombies. We should at least get zombies here and there. I don't know. As long as the stalker enemies aren't the main point to fighting in the game or whatever, or, you know, like Lady D walking around the fucking mansion trying to fuck with you. I hated that. I hated Mr. X. It just... It didn't feel fun. It felt like I wanted to rush through that section, and I usually do. I, like, rush as fast as I fucking can to get through it. What do you guys think? Lady D can get the D? Bro. You guys think she's hotter than me. I would hit it on a really, really good day, but not most days. Yeah, it seems like it's gonna be good. I feel like I've seen enough of the game. Like, all we've seen so far is all I need to see. I just really hope that what I haven't seen is still good, you know? With Village, I was so happy to have spoiled it for myself. I was so... Even now. I'm even more pleased now that I spoiled that game for myself, but... This game, I hope, is not one that I wish to be spoiled for myself. I hope this is a game that does what it says it's going to do. Simply put, take Resident Evil forward properly. Never heard of that mod, Poet. All I know is that the stalker enemies for me are the weakest part of any Resident Evil. Like, I'd rather have... Bro, I'd rather have hunters. Shit, I'd rather have human fucking enemies. Like, the stalker, like, sneaking around shit. I seen a little bit of that in this game. I hope they don't go too extreme. Really hope. You think this game might be short? Yeah, it's possible. It is possible. But what would be short? It's hard to determine what that length even is. What is a good length of a game in 2025? I feel like maybe somewhere around 30 hours. I guess that's probably a bit... that's probably asking for a lot, right? It's for the real RE fans. Oh, shit. Yeah, we like them. We like them around here. After I'm done with Alien Isolation, I'm gonna do a Code Veronica run. That sounds quality, man. Shit. If the price tag is right and the story is good, does it matter if it's a short game? That's a loaded question, actually, Poet. That's a loaded question. I guess an example of a fucking fantastic game that's short is Condemned. Condemned Criminal Origins, I can beat that game in 6 hours. It's not even that crazy. If I wanted to, like, power through it, like, blast through it, I think I could make the time even shorter. Because we did that all in one stream. That was really fun. It's one of my favorite games to stream, actually, is Condemned. But to me, that's a game worth buying multiple times. I think it's a masterpiece. And yeah, it's like 6 hours, 6.5 hours. Quite breathtaking. Now, there are some games where I do not accept the... You know, when it's so short, you can't even enjoy it. RE3 was fucking bullshit. The remake, by the way. I think I could beat that game in 3 hours or less. And that's fucked up to me. That's fucked up. That's unacceptable. Even if they gave us whatever bullshit they gave us. Resident Evil, RE-verse. Yeah, slop. $70 isn't worth a 4-hour campaign. Bro, if they... Dude. That's all I'll say is Just drop the mod link in the Discord for you. Sweet, man. What game were we even talking about? Village? I do have that on PC, actually, so that'll help. I ain't paying $70 for a short game. Yeah. Well, was Resident Evil 3 $70? Do you guys really pay that much money? I don't remember what the fucking price was, but I don't feel like it was $70. Thank goodness I only bought it once. And for cheap. God, what a terrible fucking game. Well, not a terrible game. I always have to reiterate this. But a terrible remake. The game is acceptable. A $30 zombie game. Even just title it $30 zombie game. Yeah. Looking forward to New Game Plus being added to Dying Light the Beast. When's that happening, Philo? You know I'll be on that. Like chocolate on a fucking cake. I got Village on PS5. I've got Village on... Well, actually, unfortunately, I own it on everything. Xbox, PlayStation... Maybe not PC. Maybe now that I think about it, maybe that was a dream. Might have been a nightmare, actually. Yeah, I think it was a nightmare. I don't know too many Resident Evil games on the PC. Pardon me. Just the classics. Yeah, I can't wait. Dying Light the Beast was fucking amazing, bro. Thought I had Village on this PC, though. Let me double fucking check. There's Resident Evil Revelations 2, Resident Evil 4. I don't know. I thought I did. Maybe it's labeled Village. Either way, I'm definitely not paying for that game again. Shit, Capcom, break out some new material, because it's a sad landscape. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button so we can hang out like this often. Shout out to our supporters tonight. Jason is our hero. Chaz, UBCS, and Hopium Gardner. If I turned into a zombie, what weapon would you use to brain me? This lady in chat just said a dildo. Bro. Wow. That is intense. Well, let me think. I'd probably use like a laser or something. A laser beam. And Dead Space. Is that your fucking alt, homie? Motherfucker. Large garden shears. Large garden shears, he says. Dude. You guys think up some wild ass shit. I'd use large garden shears. He just immediately answers. Yeah, I'd probably use like a laser beam or something. That way we wouldn't have to like bury the zombie corpse. You know, it'd be like a laser burial. Just laser beam you out of existence, you know? Isn't that what, like, Jill used anyway? Some type of fucking laser cannon? What even the fuck was that? And by the way, why is there even, like, buildings in this game? It looked like a fucking nuclear missile went off. Unless this is, like, the prologue, or maybe we travel to different places. Yeah, I'd laser beam this guy. What you mean? Large garden shears, man. That's fucking hilarious, bro. If I were a zombie, I hope you guys wouldn't destroy me. Just send me into space. You know, put me in a capsule and send me flying through space. Maybe I'll reach another planet and have, like, you know, a zombie family, or, like, you know, build a new zombie race there or something. That'd be great. Yeah, I truly hope this game is lacking laser beams. I could give a fuck about a laser beam. Halo on PS5, by the way. Dude, that's some devil-ass fucking shit. Around here, we don't like that kind of stuff. Halo on a PlayStation, that's unholy if I ever heard it. It's a bunch of bullshit. Halo. Campaign evolved. Ooh. take your fucking 32 round clip and shove it. Like, look at this. You think I even want to click on this? Fuck no. 32 rounds in a fucking assault rifle in Halo? Must be woke. They reduced the clip size. Must be woke. Wow, wrong. I see my live stream is having trouble. Testing 1 motherfucking 2. Poet said it'll keep me in his basement and feed me. That's really intense. What are you gonna feed me? Some like fucking human material or leg of lamb? Number 2 pencil straight through the eye. Oh man, bro. A number 2 pencil straight through the eye, he says. Dude. I hear you perfect. No, I seen my shit's trying to reconnect. I don't know. It's good now. Not a fan of Halo, so I pass on buying Halo. Dude, what are you on, bro? What vitamins are you taking? Bro. Round table reveal. What do they even say in this fucking shit? I don't even want to watch these guys talk. Like, who even are these clowns? Let's just see who they are. See some identification. Who are these people? Never seen him before in my life. Who the fuck are you? Have you seen the film Locked from this year? No, a new film? Shit, man. I'll have to put it on the list. I've been looking for new cinema, and lately it's just been fucking... I'm just waiting for something. Who the fuck even are these people? Do I give a shit? Let me tell you, do I support this shit? Absolutely the fuck not. I think it looks terrible. I think it looks ass. You want to play Halo? Just play the fucking game. Oh, you don't have an Xbox? Don't play Halo. I don't know what to tell you. Because this is... I'm not trying to prevent Halo from being on PlayStation, but let me just tell you. This is the fucking... The least soulful. If you don't like the word soulless, this is the least soulful version of the game. You've taken out gameplay of you rolling up on a beach. Cringe. Just to make the way for cinematics. The graphics look terrible, by the way. Like not... It's well defined. Looks shiny. But the problem I have is every explosion looks dusty. It looks like every shadow is loading in. It looks like the water is fucked up. Everything's got like a soft glow around it. And fuck that thing at the bottom. Pre-release build, by the way. Work in progress. My fucking ass. You put it in Unreal Engine 5 and you said, hit the button. That's all that happened. And you took away the ammo from the assault rifle. Imagine. All these characters have a dark glow around them. I disagree with sprinting in Halo. Dude, you weigh more than 2 tons. You weigh more than a fucking car. How... So dumb. But whatever. We gotta make way for the The fucking young people generation. Oh, there's no sprint in this game. I feel like an old man. You're gonna feel real old after you look at this game and fucking look back in the past and see we had it better. At least they got the Magnum, like, zoom, like, it zooms in and shit. Not this gimped-ass Magnum from the second game. But it does... When you get right down to it, this is just Halo Infinite coat of paint. God, it looks so fucking terrible. Holy shit. I bet there's some, like, turbo Halo fan out there, like, looking at me and saying, this guy is a total asshole. No, man, I was there day one. Look at this shit. I can't look at it. They destroyed it. It's gone. Dylan, what Halloween movie are you watching on October 31st? Which Halloween movie or scary movie? I mean, what do you mean? Maybe I'm spending the night with you guys. Let me see if I'm off that day. I'm off on Halloween if you guys want to hang. Man, they ruined the soundtrack. They better fucking not. What Halloween movie? If I were to pick one to watch on Halloween, it'd be the second movie, where they literally kill Michael Myers with a fucking oxygen tank explosion or whatever, and that's the end. I think that's one of the best endings in cinema. I wish they just digitally corrected... Well, I think they actually did correct it. Yeah. There's a moment where you can see the stage, like, blowing up when the explosion happens. And they fucking blow up Michael Myers. That shit was awesome. Hopefully, yeah, I think they cut that out now. Hit the like button, folks. Thanks, Ordinary. I appreciate that. We're just getting down to the brass tacks on, well, I was mostly talking about Resident Evil. But, had to start talking about Halo, because I see people talking in chat. This is a destroyer. This is a destroyer of Kino. And as a day one Halo fan, this might as well be fucking heresy. Which back in the day, it was a death sentence heresy. This to me is fucking heresy for the Halo franchise, Master Chief, whatever you want to fucking say. It looks like the most easy, soulless way they could have gone. I don't see enhancements. They even took away, like, the shield, the level thing, where you had to get medkits. Your shield would lower down to different levels, and I thought that was fucking fantastic. Why they ever changed that to this Call of Duty gobbledygook is out of my fucking mind. God, dude, this is the most low-effort thing you could do. This before Bloodborne, by the way. This game has already been remade? This is... Dude, this to me... This needs a video. Yeah, this needs a video. I feel so passionate about this. This is the destruction, okay? This is the fucking destruction, is what it is. And you can say, oh, Dylan, calm down. I knew you'd act this way because you're an Xbox guy in the heart. You don't want PlayStation to have fun. Nah, just give them the regular version of the game. Even the anniversary version works. This is a fucking cash grab. I can read it from miles away. That's the truth. It's a cash grab. Push it into the dirt. Do not buy. This is not what was asked for. And by the way, it stutters like shit. Fuck Unreal Engine 5. It's the work of Satan. I don't know, man. This deserves a free reality check. I'm not paying for this fuck pile. Buy it on PS5. Like, the worst version possible? Okay. You know, the further we go, the worse it gets. Straight up. I'm not fucking around, man. The worse it gets. The more they fuck with Halo, the worse it gets. The first original version of the game was great. Very few problems with it. In fact, it might be a masterpiece. Why do I talk about it so much? It's like, it's the one Halo that did it right. It's the one that really got it perfect. The rest of them, they blew it, basically. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just hope that people realize what they're buying. Perhaps you were asking for more. You weren't just asking for glitzy graphics. Man. Yeah, this is the stuff of very bad vibes. Someone was saying that this game isn't built to sprint through. So when you do sprint through it, I don't know. They were suggesting something of negativity. It's the same game, but I just don't know. Dude, Halo was great, man. From beginning to end, it almost enhanced my brain. It enhanced my brain. And playing it with someone you care about is quite interesting. It's a powerful experience in that way. The first, 30% of the game is like, we're having a great time killing aliens, blowing them up. We're invincible fighting machines. And then when it turns into a horror game, it just it flips. Just like that. Boom. And the game, from there it's legendary. Quite frankly, it's fucking legendary. But what happens after you realize that the threat is real, that you have to lock in, it turns into something else, almost like borderline patriotic, like in a fantasy way or whatever. It's like you feel like you're actually fighting for everything that exists. Master Chief was a savior, man. And I feel like his legacy has been pretty disrespectful. What they've done to this character, it's quite frankly unfathomable. Yeah, the original devs, supposedly they were on Destiny 2, supposedly they're on Marathon or something, and I don't know about that. We're gonna need to see some fucking papers. We're gonna need to see some fucking papers. Oh, shit. Yeah, honestly, frankly, where are these people? Where have they gone? Because we have been left behind. I think the most Kino first-person shooter type of devs in the industry are straight out of Atomic Heart, Russia. I think they're doing something no one else is. Oh, this game stutters like a motherfuck. Holy shit. Dude, Atomic Heart 2 looks... Oh! That's gonna power me up, man. It's gonna power me up. It looks It looks open area / open world / traversal of the environment. You're flying a fucking parachute? Or whatever the hell that was, a parasail? No, that's the shit. Yeah, they're gone, bro. Dillon, when the Soprano mega stream. Are you not entertained? Yeah, I don't know, man. Next month, we're gonna totally switch it up. We're gonna totally switch it up to something else. We're gonna see if that works for a while. I'd like to live stream, like, as much as possible. But I don't know, man. We need to grow here. We need to continue to grow. I think we've been good in the last, things have been great on this channel the last few months. Damn. This is trash. Wow. Early version, by the way. Yeah, Marathon looks like suck. I think I'll probably never touch that game as long as I fucking live. Some games to me are demonic. That's one of those games where it was created with the sole intention of sucking the wallet. That's why it exists. It doesn't exist to have a fun fucking time. Fun wasn't the underlying, reason it exists or whatever. It was purely circumstantial. It's there to make money, to fuel the logo, the brand. It's a leech. A demon from the holiest, the unholiest of hell. "24-hour live stream." Am I that interesting?
Welcome.
Yo.
Lost Frames is a member. Cope harder than Phil Spencer, RIP Xbox.
You want to talk about something that needs change, Lost Frames. Mr. 17 months. Let me tell you. Phil Spencer needs to be launched out of that fucking place on his ass. I don't know what they even do. What do they even do? What do they even do over there? Just jacking off all day. They don't give a fuck about anyone. They are tools. Puppet masters holding the strings. What do? Fucking nothing. They don't put out games. They just fuck all of you. Right in the ass. Xbox and everyone involved at that point, like whatever they're doing, crossing over, it's all tainted and corrupt. Fire all three of the heads of Xbox, whatever you want to call them. They're a snake. A three-headed serpent. It ain't pretty. They've destroyed something we had the whole fucking time, man. They've destroyed something. They took it away. The brand no longer means what it meant. And anyone holding onto that boat, cope and fucking seethe. Because we have said over and over again, the truth has been there, and if you're gonna play Mr. Ooh, I wear the logo. I got it tattooed. Then get it fucking zapped. Get it erased. Because now is the time to wake up. Perhaps smell some fucking coffee. Okay? Xbox isn't just fucking dead. Little moment of silence for all that shit. All the money we spent on their fucking asses. Having faith, by the way. Having faith.
Welcome.
Opium!
Opium Gardener is a member. You always had the makings of varsity athlete.
No. Thank you so kindly. 7 months. Thank you so kindly, Opium. Oh, man. I sold my Series X. Fuck Xbox. Damn. Games don't sell consoles, says Phil Spence. Well, that's some demonic shit. Dude, Phil Spencer acts like a gamer. You know, the corporate snake has taken a new identity, unfortunately, my friends. They act like your buddy. They act like they care. They don't show the fucking product. They just act and pretend. Phil Spencer is the devil. Because he's a pretender. He's an infiltrator. You know what I mean? He wants you to think you guys are bosom buddies. Oh, he added you on Xbox. Oh, great. He's nothing but a PR man. A guy who gloats about a brand that has no soul, no bones. Bones are long gone. Like, I'm all for Gears of War and Halo, State of Decay, whatever coming to PlayStation. I don't give a shit. Put it all on there. Do it all. Seriously, put it all on there. I don't give a fuck. I don't really believe in that line being drawn anymore. When we talk exclusives, they don't exist to me anymore. I wish they did, so we had more competition. And I mean, yeah, that's tough to say. Tough shit, you know? Just honestly tough shit. If you think exclusives shouldn't exist, tough shit. Because I think they should exist. There should be a reason to want to buy both. Individual reasons. Identifiable traits between a PlayStation game and an Xbox game. I want the brand to mean something. But it doesn't. It's all tasteless, and you can play anything on anything. It's fucking bullshit. So whatever. Crossover completely. Bring all the Xbox shit on over to PlayStation. What is this in my eyes? The fuck? Nice virus, pal. My Xbox account is probably worth $0. Mine's probably worth like thousands. The amount of games I have is fucked up. And if you include my accounts or whatever, oh shit. I've got movies on there too. That's how dedicated of a buyer I was. Exclusives allowed for greater competition between the platforms. That's what I'm saying. It's not like, you know, I'm not affected by it as well. It's like, oh, I gotta buy both consoles just so I can own the game that I want. No, I'm right there with you. I gotta buy both? Well, that fucks up my wallet. But you know what? Over time, I make it happen. You just work a bit, save up, you make it happen. It's, how do you put it? One of those things you just bite the bullet on. It's like, fuck it, you know? I gotta buy both so I can have Bloodborne and Halo. You know, that type of thing. Obviously not exactly that, but you know what I'm saying. State of Decay 3 will never release. That's because they don't give a fuck. They're off doing, like, pride parades and whatever the hell they're doing, making trailers of fake gameplay. It's like, are you insulting me? Yes, you are. Thanks a lot, whatever the fuck. Undead Labs, by the way. More like dead fucking game. You are a vicious snowflake. Xbox is truly dead. Anyone holding onto that corpse, you know, you must love dead-ass shit. Dude, even the Xbox people have jumped ship. The people who are dedicated to, like, the brand, I've seen them all stop. They said, fuck that. Some of them have disabled their accounts completely. Couldn't believe it. But there it is, right in front of my face. Cloud gaming is a great way to get into gaming if you've got a dump PC and a good internet connection. There's services out there that you're basically renting a gaming PC for cheap. Yeah, I thought, you know what? Let me tell you guys, I thought Stadia was okay. I don't know why everyone bashed it. It was fun to bash it. I don't understand. I think Stadia was pretty decent. And it was like you said, it was like renting a computer. That could have been the future, but they already fucking destroyed it. Like, they tried with Stadia, it sucked ass, no one liked it, I don't know. That could have been the future, I thought it might have been, but I don't know. Here we are. Cloud gaming to me is as irrelevant as it, you know, as any subject that comes up in gaming. It's really low on the list. I don't see any activity. No one brings it up, except in, like we're doing right now. We're talking theoretically. It's just shit that exists that we don't use. Reason I don't use it, I've got a PC, I've got a PlayStation 5, the Xbox Series S. It at least runs the old games. That's all I ask of it, quite frankly. But yeah. What up, Alan Wake? I did sell my 10-year-old Xbox account a year ago. Thanks, Phil Spencer? Jeez, bro. That's unfortunate. Like, look, I want... You know what I really want is for everyone to succeed in the gaming industry. I want the competition to be shoulder to shoulder. I want it to get brutal. I want all types of games to be successful and show us that they care, basically. Zombie games, all of them. Call of Duty, I want it to be battling Battlefield in the fucking trenches, you know. I want them to really figure out... like the old way, they used to have secrets and shit, like... This is how we're designing the game and we're keeping it under wraps. But no, it's like literally carbon copy... fucking Diarrhea Dookie, Warzone, Battlefield, RedSec. It's like literally a clone with Battlefield mechanics. It's just it's sad to see. Sad to see. So I probably won't be getting down on that. But like, where was I going with this? Where do you keep your dead? Oh man. Yeah, dude. I think they made a couple Men in Black games, if I'm not mistaken. Although I never played that fucking shit. There's one game I've always wanted to play and I never got the chance is Path of Neo. I thought that looked quite compelling. Was it Path of Neo or what the fuck was it? It was like a Matrix game. Always wanted to play those. Never got the opportunity. And by the way, whatever happened to that fucking... Dude, the Matrix game that came out like, oh, look at Unreal Engine 5. It's so cool, right? Yeah, it was cool, but you did literally nothing with it. You remake games, turn them into shit. And then feed them to the fucking masses. Like, oh, the game's finished, by the way. We finished the game. We did a good job. Yeah, fucking right. Short-lived Matrix game on PS5? Bro, whatever it was, I'd be interested. I consider the Matrix to be a healthy universe that hasn't been explored. Except for the new movie. Bro, I heard there's a fucking sequel coming out to the new Matrix Resurrections. What a terrible thing to exist. What a truly astonishing piece of shit. Wherever we're going, I hope we get there sooner, because damn. The ship is right now full of holes. America, you know, the whole planet for that matter. The whole planet. Entertainment. Like, politics and government. And fucking widespread madness everywhere I go. Widespread madness. Dude, new Matrix. That's all pure garbage to me. Pure filthy trash. There's nothing I could do with any of that material. But, yeah, man, we're in the dark era. I consider us in a dark age right now. Whole planet's fucked up. Everything's fucked up. Weather's fucked up. Probably some wars and shit about to happen or something. Really cringe stuff. So hopefully these games can keep my attention. Because what a fucked up existence. I'm really fucking hoping this one's good. But maybe it will be terrible. And we can reality check the fuck out of it. Perhaps not. Perhaps it will be good. I really hope it's good. Because as good things come out, it creates honest competition. It's like, oh, they just put out a bitchin' ass fucking Resident Evil. We can't even compete. So we're gonna have to try harder. You know? I hope we hear more on Silent Hill, because if this is the only anchor we have to hold on, you know, for in horror, I think it's tough times. This is the only one? Ooh. Yeah. Anyway, guys, let's see. Alrighty. We've hit the 2-hour mark. I'm probably going to call this a episode of the Midnight Oils. I think we accomplished a few things here, live on the air. I feel pretty cemented at this current point in what I think about this game, what I think's going to happen. More specifically with the remake, like, the deliberate movement in this trailer, this wasn't necessary, by the way. This doesn't have to exist. Why does this exist? To get you and me talking, which they have totally accomplished the task. But I think what we're talking about is probably accurate. If I had to take a wild guess. Now, all this shit about Leon and all that other crap we talked about, that's just theoretical gobbledygook, but I feel pretty firm in this, actually. I hope this game is good. But to be honest with you, I hope the next one is even better. I hope it's even better. W Stream. Appreciate you, man. We'll be live with more here to come soon. Thankfully, we won't be sent off to Belize. Thankfully. I'm gonna put my honey bunny here in the comments right here. I'm gonna put her again, because why not? And you know what? What about a third time next to Hunk? That's cute. The Kino and the Comfy. Yes, sir, man. Thank you so kindly, bro. Here, I'm gonna pin that, actually. I like that. I also like fuck Xbox, but we're hopeful that next time we're live, you guys will tune in and we'll have a good time once again. I appreciate you for hanging out, getting down to the brass tacks here on the Midnight Oils. We'll be back with more of the Kino and the Comfy to come. And we'll get down to the brass tacks once again. But until next time, folks, may the road always lead you to warm sands. And may every constellation lead you home. But until next time, ta-ta!